Tim, drop the beat for me. Yeah. Little something real sexy for me. Yeah. I see that girl. Hey, girl, check this out right here. Say, baby, what's your story? You got the goods, it's plain to see. The kind that'll keep a brother on his knees. And I'm so curious. After the club, hang out with me. Valentino is sure to please. For now, let's have an apple martini and get to know each other.
Ooh, girl, tell me how you gonna get with Vernon Husky? How you gonna get with Vernon Husky? What's going on, everybody? Softballs on the mic. We ain't chilling with no... Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, VJ. Don't say that, VJ. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. If you're back east, good evening to all my fans. You listen to me live right now on Spreaker.com. Reality Check with VJ Wright. I'm your host, VJ Wright. That's because I always think I am. Hashtag 8515. Hashtag the Big Vanilla Shack. Hashtag the Big Vanilla Wafer. I'm talking about the wafers that go in the banana pudding. I'm not talking about the wafers that you put in, that you give the like kindergarten kids, snack them little brick things or small. I'm talking about vanilla wafers, the little cookie that go in banana pudding. Ladies love banana pudding, especially when it's made by your auntie, your cousin Pumpkin, your grandmama, Auntie Papoose, your cousin Peaches. Somebody always make the banana pudding. And you always make sure with the banana and the cream and the crush, you always get you a little bit of that little cookie wafer from the side that they line the side and line the top with. You gotta get you some of that for that extra little sweetness, that extra little crunch. That's what I am in sports talk and in radio, period. I'm that extra little sweetness. I'm that extra little crunch that you need. I got a great show for you guys today, man. We got callers already on hold in the call queue. 571-279-5758. Please call in. We are talking good men. We're talking dating. We're talking relationship with friends, sleeping with friends. And if you are sleeping with your friend, is it open game for your friends to then go sleep with your friend? I want to talk about side chicks today, side dudes. Which one are we more prevalent? I know there's a lot of side dudes. Like, I personally know a lot of side dudes. I know some guys that are out here messing with married women. I know some guys that are out here messing with women that are engaged, or women that have 5, 6, 7-year boyfriend. Side dudes is a thing now. Ladies can't deny it. It's a thing. What's the reason for that? Is it the internet? I think that's the easy answer. The internet. We'll dig into all of that a little deeper too. Also want to talk about good men and what irritates us. There are a lot of good men in the world, man. There are a lot of good men out there. And lately, from what I've been seeing, good men are getting irritated. We're getting irritated by the things that we come across when you're dating or when you're looking for somebody, even when you're just having just some regular good old conversations with some of your female friends. There are some things that good dudes are tired of seeing. It's starting to really irritate us. And I'm going to talk about Beyonce today. I like me some Beyonce. Beyonce won my heart with her Olympic performance at Super Bowl, where it was an Olympic-style performance. I mean, if you really want to put it like that, it was an Olympic-style performance, but it was at the Super Bowl. Until then, I appreciated her music. I appreciated her stardom and her fanhood and all of that, but I wasn't per se a Beyonce fan. Or hold on, I got checked online the other day. Beehive? Is it Beehive? I guess I'm not a Beehive or Beehive or B-Man or whatever the B shit is. I'm not one of those. But her performance at the Super Bowl won me over because I am pro-black. I'm an African-American male. I am pro-black. I love my black people. I love my black women, especially my chocolate sisters out there. My brown chocolate sisters, woo! I just followed a little group on Facebook called Dark Skin is Beautiful Too, or Yes, I'm Dark and Yes, I'm Beautiful. And it's just a bunch of poster pictures. And it's not twerking and breasts and titties and ass. It's none of that. It's just these portraits and pictures of brown skin, dark skin, milky, silky chocolate women that don't get the pub that a lot of fair skin and lighter brown women get. We look at sometimes as that brown, dark skin thing. That's African, or that's Jamaican. That's black woman. That's motherland right there. That is the sweetest berry that you will ever taste is a brown skin one. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all some good shit, right? It has the sweetest juice. Your grandmama's homemade sun tea that she boils the bags and puts in the glass clear container that she been using with them same 6 pink and yellow flowers around it. Some of them flowers done lost some petals. They ain't even got all the petals on the flowers on the vase. She puts the tea bags in that. She sits it up on the windowsill and she lets the sun bake the tea. Bake it into the water. Bake it into a nice iced tea brew. And grandmama put a little lemon, put some sugar just right. Mwah. Let it chill in the refrigerator. You got sweet tea. It's sweet tea time. Sometimes there's something just a little sweeter than that. And to me, it's a black woman. I want to talk Beyonce because I feel like there's a very unhealthy love for Beyonce among black women. I know most women aren't going to agree with that. I know it's most women going to be like, whatever, he hate it. No, I'm not hating. Just let me get this out. I have a few tweets that was thrown at me in a Facebook conversation that I got into and went back and forth with a group of ladies. And then one certain lady chimed in. I don't even know this lady, but she's a relative or a friend of the person who posted. And, we went back and forth about it. Of course, I stayed classy as always. I didn't get into the name calling as I was called names. But, that just happens when you're on radio and when you're expressing your opinion. When people have nothing else more intelligent to say, that's when either hater comes out or the name calling starts. She called me little boy. Look, little boy. I was like, oh, shit. Excuse me. I guess the cucumber and the cocoa butter combination on my skin every morning and every night has been working. Because this lady thinks I'm a little boy. Like, little boy. Well, like 4 exclamation points, too. Bam, 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 bam. Like, she meant that shit. Look, little boy. Listen here, little boy. Like, excuse me, ma'am. And I told her, you know what? I'm going to get off this post because my mother and my grandmother taught me respect. They taught me how you respect the woman and your elders. And when people start shooting like that, just walk away. Most things are better left unsaid. We've all heard this before. Some things are better left unsaid. But Beyonce posted a picture of her and a few family members recently at a funeral. And there was a young lady in the picture wearing a blue dress. And I had to correct these women too because they kept calling her Blue Dress. Miss Blue Dress, Little Miss Blue Dress. Like, wow, so disrespectful. Her name, by the way, if you guys all don't know it, don't think I didn't research it. Damn it, I saved the picture and then cropped Beyonce and the other girl out of it. I saved the picture. The picture's in my phone. It's a picture. Matter of fact, damn it, I forgot to post it today. I promised I was going to be posting it a bunch of times. But she is in the picture. She is not named Blue Dress. Her name, get your pencil and your papers ready, your pens, or put in your phone in your notebook, whatever. Kristen Douglas is the lady's name. Her name is Kristen Douglas. She is a mother. She has children. I don't think she's married. But the hate I saw thrown at her, because it's obvious that this woman is thick. I'm talking thick. Not just fat ass. It wasn't just that she had a fat ass. It's that you can see her thigh curvature through the blue dress. You can see the top of those calf muscles after they appear under the blue dress through the blue dress. I looked at her Instagram. She's a very beautiful woman. She's very photogenic. Beautiful smile. Full lips. Very even, like, forehead to hair ratio. Her hair is beautiful. Body's beautiful. Dress is very nice. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. But because people took notice in her, and some people said that, damn, Beyonce, Beyonce must not, be I guess she's not the baddest one in the family. I saw a meme that said that moment when Beyonce realizes she's the Kelly of her own family. I thought that one was funny. That was funny. And I'm not even saying that it's true. I'm not even saying that it's even really true. But the fact that the meme was funny and people put it out there. Miss Kristen Douglas is already now getting appearance offers and walking through. And I saw one lady post online, Bae on war tours. She always full of slaying. I don't know what these people are talking about. Little Miss Blue Dress. Bae is above doing a walkthrough. And I'm like, wow, why are y'all attacking this? Why are y'all attacking Miss Douglas? Why are y'all talking shit on her? Because people are seeing something that might be prettier than Beyonce. I have a weird type of beauty thing. I look at black beauty very, very differently across the board. Across the board, I look at black love in a whole different way than most people do. Most people look at it and say, "Oh well, she's fine because of this, or she's fine because of this, or she's fine." No. I look at more than just ass, titties, things of that nature. It's almost like when you look at what was the Sanaya Lathan. When you look at Sanaya Lathan doesn't have the biggest breast. Sanaya Lathan doesn't have the fattest butt. But when you look at Sanaya Lathan, you are almost in a trance of, wow, she is beautiful. Like I really can dig the way that she is really looking right now. Gabrielle Union is another one of those young ladies. Doesn't have the biggest breast, not the biggest butt. It's that smile, those lips, the shape of those eyes. There's different ways to really look at beauty. When I look at Beyonce's light skin. Beyonce's got light hair. Beyonce has got the thick hips. She's got the fat butt. She has everything that people would look at and just want to relish and just flourish over. Beyonce cut her hair, couldn't keep the shit for 1 week. Now all them chicks that went out and cut their hair, okay, y'all stuck with that shortcut. And now you can't grow your damn hair back. And now you don't want to put the weave in it because it's not, everybody saw you just cut your hair. And the minute a guy or anybody goes, man, Beyonce got all these girls cutting hair. Why y'all hating on Bae? Bae, Bae this and that, Bae. But you did. It's okay. It's a reality check I'm giving you. You have an unhealthy love and relationship with a woman who doesn't even know you exist and probably doesn't care you exist. I do sports talk too. A lot of you guys know I'm on a sportsmanlike conduct. And I have my sports fans just like, I'm a sports fan of our favorite teams and favorite players just like anybody else that likes sports. But I can never ever just defend every little single thing, every moment, everything, every word, every walk, every breath, every blink of the eyelash. I just can't defend everything. I'm not that type of fan. To me, when you're an adult over the age of 30, that's an unhealthy kind of, like crush, I would say, on somebody else. That's borderline bodyguard type shit. And at least the person that was trying to kill Whitney Houston in the movie was her own sister. At least it's somebody that knew her. This is someone from afar. This is that Sandra Bullock incident where she comes home and finds a guy hiding in her house. And as he's getting handcuffed and let out of the house by the police, I'm sorry, Sandra, please forget. Huh? Or how about the chick that broke into Chris Brown's house and went and cooked a meal and cleaned up and shit? And was waiting on him when he came home. You gonna try to tell me that's okay? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be shitting me. That is by far not okay. The hell you doing in my house? You making a big ass sandwich and shit. Like, what are you doing? I don't even like my drawers folded that way. Why? Hold up. Where'd you know where the tide was? How you in here? Get out of here. Before I call the police on you. That's that whole fandom. That whole fandom thing, that's what that reminds me of. And when you look at even beauty, you can't tell me, you're going to try to tell me Nia Long can't stand next to Beyonce? You're going to tell me Sanaya Lathan can't stand next to Beyonce? You're going to try to tell me Lala can't stand next to Beyonce? Come on. Yes, Beyonce is pretty. Yes, Beyonce is beautiful. And I don't know all her music, so I'll say, okay, I guess she makes great music because you guys all love her so much. So I'm assuming her music is touching, her music really gets to you, you can feel it. That part I understand. I won't debate any of that. I'm a huge lover of music. You can never tell me there's nothing wrong with Prince's music. You can never tell me any time in life that there's anything wrong with Michael Jackson's music, that's wrong with Jay-Z's raps, or Biggie Smalls raps, or Bob Marley. Or Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire, I went and saw them in concert, sat ninth row, beautiful seats. Best concert I've probably ever been to in my life because it was Earth, Wind, and Fire. And there were no mistakes made. It was flawless. And no one can tell me different. Their greatest hits album, it's flawless. And nobody can tell me different. I get that part of loving Beyonce's music. That part of it, I totally understand and I totally get. But the unhealthiness of getting into it with people online, as I recently did. Now, mind you, I'm just having a conversation because the woman posted about the blue dress, Miss Blue Dress. Everybody hating on Bae. You guys out there kill me. Whenever anybody says anything about somebody you like that you don't like, they have to be hating. Whatever happened to God-given right to have my own opinion? Somebody please tell me what happened to that. Because last time I checked, I'm allowed to have my opinion. If you still Beyonce and Layla Ali in front of me, I might step to Layla. I might step to Lala. I might step to Nia Long. I might step. There's some other chicks I might step to before her. Number one, not a big weave guy. I understand why women do it. Looks pretty. Long hair, long flowing hair. Everybody wants long, fine. Natural, shorter cuts. I can do natural hair long, natural hair short, natural hair curly, natural hair pinned up, ponytail up the top, whatever. I'm more that guy. I like natural beauty. I like natural beauty. That's not saying anything about Beyonce. But once again, back to Miss Christine Douglas, to see the shade throwing at her, like, what the hell did she do? She ain't do nothing to y'all. That's when the unhealthiness of your love comes in. When you start attacking and talking side shit about somebody that's done nothing to you, and she ain't really got nothing to do with this. They took a picture. It was put out there. Listen, if anything, blame your girl for putting the picture out there. She knew damn well she put that picture of her cousin with them thick, curvous, voluptuous, lickable, suckable looking thighs and them calves and that ass on the internet with a picture with her. What did she think was going to happen? And I'm not saying she was oblivious. I also will back Beyonce on this part and say this. What if she threw her cousin a bone? What if she threw her cousin a bone? Babe, listen, can you just take a picture of me so I can throw this shit online? I'm a single mom child. Girl, I got you. Yeah, with that dress on, yeah, I got you. Come on, here. Let's grab another relative real quick. Auntie, come here, baby. Let's take a picture. Yes. I miss you too. I know. He looks so peaceful in the casket. I know. He or she, I'm not sure who died. They look so peaceful. Here, get in this picture, girl. And it's amazing how she turns perfectly to the side. Snap. And then Beyonce posted. Let me ask y'all this. When was the last, I would say, 3 to 4 pictures prior to that picture that Beyonce had posted? Think about it in that sense. Maybe she threw her cousin a bone. Maybe she said, listen, I got you, girl. I mean, shit, let's throw a picture out there. Oh, yeah, you got that blue dress on, girl. Get in this picture. Let's do this right now. Let's throw this out here and let's get them talking. Let's get them talking. You know, I mean, why not? It can happen. It can happen. But why the shade thrown at this young lady, Miss Kristen Douglas? Y'all should go check out her Instagram if you haven't. Probably a lot of y'all did. A lot of women did. A lot of Beyonce fans did. They went and looked at, oh, she ain't all that. She ain't all that. Sound like my daughter mother, man. Like, how y'all hating on, y'all talk about hating on Beyonce, so y'all took the hate that y'all thought Beyonce was getting and put it on her cousin. Oh yeah, that made a lot of sense. That shows you're a real fan. Let me shit on your family member so I can big you up. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen, quick break. When we come back, good men, what irritates us? You'll find out when we come back next on Reality Check with VJ. Right, call line open, y'all. Let's get this thing cracking. 571-279-5758. We talking next, good men and what irritates us with today's woman. VJ's Reality Check, Spreaker.com, guys.
Watch me rock my hips, take a sip of the goose. I'm looking good and living lavish. Big boy pimpin', poppin'.
I walk in the club and she wobbling and shaking. I wanna take her to the house. So her players start breaking in her motherfucking back like a player supposed. Goddamn little buddy, touch your toes. Goddamn little buddy, take off your clothes and let me see that apple bottom in that brown booty hole. Shout it, slide up and down on that pole in the VIP. This high motherfucker. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and dip. She rock her hips, then wave and dip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and dip. She rock her hips, then wave and dip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave and dip. Hey, rock her hips. Told y'all niggas, she rock her hips. We gon' have the whole world rockin'. Hey, 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 hey. I like the way she rock her hips. She rock her hips. We don't need this shit again, man. Hey, 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 crime on. Hey, hey, I like MOB. The way she rock her hips.
Damn, DJ doing it today, man. I love this song, man. What? Big Sean. Took us from Crime Mob, rocking the hips. Nah, I ain't gonna front. I like when they used to do that. Remember back in the club, they used to rock it. You know, take a little sip of the drink and wave and shit. Smile at you. Look over their shoulder at you. Remember that? Oh, the look over the shoulder. VJ's Reality Check, live on Spreaker.com. TLC Waterfalls jamming in the background. How much talk about Beyonce? Somebody just texted me, was like, man, tell him. Thank you. I appreciate that text, man, from my man Chris back home in the DMV. Feels the same way I feel. Y'all went out and hated. Y'all love Beyonce unhealthy too much. You hated on her own cousin. Her cousin didn't even do shit. But stand, and you don't even know if Beyonce threw her cousin a bone. I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. If I was famous like that, man, I'm out here in LA doing my thing. I'm having a great time. Comedy. I'm networking. I'm getting put into the right crowds. There will be a day I might be able to throw a cousin a bone. Like if I meet her, I'm at the family reunion. I don't go home often. I don't see him often. Say he's a young artist or something, or he's trying to get to the industry or do whatever he's trying to do. A picture with me will help his likes, will help his followers, will help. That's my cousin. Why wouldn't I do that for him? Hell yeah, dog. Why you want to do? You want me to stand here? Listen, you want to go stand by the Bentley? Come on, let's go stand by the Bentley. Let's go stand by the Bentley, dog. I'll even let you stand here. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, joint. I ain't tripping, man. How you need me to stand? Just like this, bam. And I tell him who taking it. Yo, take a good one so he could get. And then yo, put that up. Soon as we done, I want to. Yeah, post that. Yeah, write this, bam. And I'll post it on my page so I know I'm chilling with my cousin. Ain't seen him in a while. Y'all go follow him. Y'all go look him up. Blah blah blah. Whatever. That's how you supposed to look out for your family and your friends. You don't leave your peoples hanging while you out balling, especially when you see they working hard and they trying to do something. If you, knowing you, are having a picture of you in today's world with social media and the internet and likes and follows and reposts, in today's age, that's like a must you have to do for your family member. I think you all would agree on that, right? Y'all hit me up, let me know what's good, man. 571-279-5758. Now, before we went to break, we're talking about things that irritate good men. I'm going to tell you guys a personal little story when we get to a certain part about things that irritate good men. Because I got a list here. I got a list of 3 or 5. Ooh, Gabby Williams. She kind of cute from UConn. Sorry, sidebar. TV's always on in the Vanilla Handsome Love Lounge doing reality check. And they showed this girl that played for UConn, Gabby Williams. She was kind of sexy. I had to say something real just, hey, girl, how you doing? A little curly hair. So she's cute. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway. Things that hurt are, excuse me, things that irritate good men. Good men. There's a lot of good brothers out there. Last week we had a call on my man Mike White, man, real good brother from back in the DMV, man. He's a good guy. He's one of those really good men. Don't party, don't really drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs, works hard, no kids. 38, 39 years old, ladies, no kids. Owns a home, owns his car, has his own business, has a great job with the government. Like, he is a good man. You know, when you're 38, 39 with no kids, you know you a good dude. Like, you know you're a good guy. And you got men out there like that just can't seem to crack the, can't seem to crack the force field or the woman code to find a good woman that would appreciate him. So I talked to Mike White about this, about things that irritate. Thing on the list number one that irritates good men in today's age. Number one, thoughts. Thoughts. Thots. Thoughts. And you know what irritates good men more than thoughts? Grown-ass thoughts. Those are the worst thoughts. Grown-ass thoughts are the worst damn thoughts. Hey, girl. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Your little thought ass. Hey, girl. Yeah, you. Your thought ass. Yeah, you're listening. Your little thought ass. No, I'm just joking. I have no idea. Look, every girl that's listening right now is like, I know VJ not talking. Oh, hold up. I know he not trying to talk about me. I wonder who he talking about. Because I know he not talking about me. Thoughts. We don't like thoughts. Because you know what thoughts do? Thoughts would have allowed the bad boy to still thrive in love and relationships in America today. Thoughts have allowed morals to kind of be forgotten about. I mean, if you're looking in the celebrity life nowadays, how many grown women thoughts have done nothing? They've done absolutely nothing but lay on their back and open their legs or get on their knees and arch their back. And they are millionaires. They have TV shows. They have clothing lines. They have perfume lines. They've done nothing. They have no thoughts. So what you do is now you demoralize morals because this is what the young women are looking at. That's why there's nothing worse than a grown thought. Thoughts that are like in your early 20s, teenagers. Listen, your girl can be a thought, don't mean you got to be one. But when a 16-year-old has a friend that's a thought, but then the girl she likes on TV, on Love and Hip Hop, or Housewives of this, or Love and Hip Hop this, or this, I don't watch any of that shit. So I don't know who any of those people are. I learned just by the internet. Like my 17-year-old daughter told me who Cardi B was. I didn't know who she was. She follows me on social media. She actually started following me, so I followed her back. And I asked, I said, yo, who's this Cardi B shorty? I like her. She's like, huh? I was like, oh, my bad. Am I not supposed to like Cardi B? Like, why? Who's she? She's not going to Love and Hip Hop, Daddy. You don't. So I go research her. I have no idea. We've been following each other for 3 months. I have no idea who she is. I go research her. And I start seeing all these videos and all this like mad foul language. And then I saw that she was on Love and Hip Hop. And then she used to be a stripper. I'm like, oh God, that's Cardi B. I had no idea. Now, through tweets and conversation, following each other and seeing some of the stuff she does or some of the things she posts, I didn't see all the videos. I didn't see all the twerking. I didn't see all the dating this dude to mess with this dude and the, y'all bitches this and bitches that and everything is MF and bitches. I mean, it's just like, okay, it's like overload. It was like the MF with Cat Williams. When Cat Williams first started doing comedy, the MF was like overload, man. It's like, okay, I get it. Because I'm a comedian, I curse. But like MF, like every 4 or 5 words, it's overload after about 15, 20 minutes while you're on stage. It's real overload. So there's this Cardi B young lady, and I found out she a thought. I'm like, damn. But what happens is, like I said, you have these young women watch this, and now this is what they strive to be. So the next generation coming through of good guys, they're going to have to deal with grown-ass thoughts too. There's regular women that are grown-ass thoughts, and we'll get into side chicks and side dudes a little later, because the more I get kind of plugged into Hollywood, the more that I am just growing and watching relationships as a whole, I'm starting to see, man, like we are heading in a really, really bad direction when it comes to love, marriage, relationships. We are heading in a serious bad direction because we're making it okay to be grown-ass thoughts. Number 2, I don't want to go on thoughts too long. Now, they don't even get all that talk. Y'all know about thoughts. Y'all know what a thought is. Y'all know why some men like them. You know why they irritate some men. Next. Number 2. Things that irritate good men. Girls that have been hurt before. That's an easy one. Girls that have been hurt before. Now, this is where my story comes in. Now, this is a very personal story. I'm not going to use the lady's name. I'm going to tell you guys something. This is a true story, guys. I would say maybe about 15 years back, I was living in Northern VA, cutting hair at a barbershop. There was this young lady who used to come frequent the barbershop all the time. At this point, I didn't have a girlfriend. I wasn't dating anybody. I really wasn't messing around or sleeping with anybody. It was one of those periods as a man where you just kind of chilling. I think I just got out of a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend beef type situation where my current girlfriend was beefing with my ex-girlfriend, and I'm still kind of messing with him back and forth, and you know how it is, you know how I go. Got out of that, just wanted to chill for a minute, stack my bread. I'd be on my too expensive shit. That all men should develop that type of attitude where you too expensive to deal with a cheap chick. You should be, because women don't want to deal with a cheap dude. They're too expensive. We're allowed to be too expensive too, fellas. So, at this point, this young lady's coming into, not young, she's actually older than me. At the point, I'm in my mid-20s, I believe. Yeah, she's like in her mid-30s, going into her late 30s. I'm cutting her son's hair, flirting back and forth a little bit, yada, yada, yada. Y'all know how it is in the barbershop sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. So, out of nowhere one day, she comes by the barbershop asking me, am I busy? I said, no, I'm not busy. We go outside, we talk. We end up going out to the movies later that night. Hang out, chill, nothing happens. Go out again. Hang out, chill, nothing happens. Now, the third time that we chill, she actually comes to the barbershop, picks me up, says, come on, I want to go talk to you. I live like 2 minutes from the shop, so I'm like, yeah, we can just go to my crib if you want. And we can sit out here. She's like, no, we can go to your crib. I got to talk to you about something. I'm like, okay, cool. Go back to the crib, end up hanging out, end up doing the do. Out of nowhere, I didn't expect it. I didn't think we were going to anytime soon. She was talking about how hurt she was before. How her ex-husband hurt her and took her through hell with the divorce and took her through hell with the alimony and child support and her son. I heard it all on the dates, which is cool. I'm all about gathering information from a one. I don't mind you talking. You can go ahead and talk all you want. So I'm good to go on it. But I learned everything. Oh, great. You would pay that while I'm telling this story. You son of a... You something else. You know that. You know that, Sean. Sean in here laughing his ass at you something else. You gonna play, while I'm telling this story, you gonna play this sexy, sultry shit? My man, Big Sean. So, I learned about how she was hurt and how she was cheated on, how this and that. Well, after I gave her my goodies, y'all ain't the only one with goodies, okay? After I gave her my goodies, I didn't hear from her. I didn't hear from her at all for like 2 months. Wouldn't return my text messages, wouldn't return my calls. So out of nowhere, 2 months later, she walks into the barbershop. And of course, I look up and see her ass staring at me, walking towards me. And I'm like, I know this heifer just didn't walk. I'm about to, I'm ready to set it off. I'm ready to give you, and I ain't gonna do it in, but damn it, we going outside. We gotta talk. I can't believe you just gonna take my goodies and take my penis like that, and then just not gonna call me again and gonna diss me. What? I was acting like a girl. I was the girl in this situation now. All men have been through it. Even though you don't want to admit it, I don't have a problem. At one point or another, every man in life, you get treated like the woman, homeboy. Whether you're young, whether you're old, it happens to everybody at some point or another. And it normally hardens a man too. It really does. It normally hardens a man. But I learned my lesson in this case where it hardened a woman. At this point, I was a good guy. I wasn't hollering at women. I wasn't lying at women. I wasn't doing these things. But I met a woman who had been hurt before and was on the rebound and wasn't smart enough to see it and pick up on it. I see that happen to a lot of good men today. Anyway, she walks in. She goes, how you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm cool. She's like, you want to talk? I said, yeah, sure. We go outside. She told me straight up. We sitting in her car talking. I said, just why though? You know, I'm like the girl now. I'm like a little bitch. And I'm like, just why? Like, why? Why didn't you stop? Why'd you stop calling me? Like, why? Like, what happened? What did I do? Just tell me what I did. I'm sounding like the little bitch right now. And she looked me right in my face and she said, I'm sorry that I used you, but I had to get back all men for what was done to me. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I've never felt like that in my entire life dealing with a woman. In that type of situation, in that type of instance. And she was fine, guys, okay? She was older than me. I was like 25, 26. She's like 37, 38. Hit the gym 5 days a week. Didn't eat carbs or fried food. We would go out to dinner. I told you, we went out a few times. The way she ordered, I'm sitting here ordering the trio sampler. And she's like, you eat that? When she said that, I'm like, oh, shit. I'm in trouble. You eat that stuff? Oh, I can never eat that stuff. That's fried. That's this. That's that. That's that. She was that chick. Sitting there eating a big ass salad with those big brown, light brown, with like these specks of green. And she had these amazing eyes. She had these amazing eyes, staring at me, eating her salad. You're going to eat that? You don't want to gain weight. You look too good right now. Why would you want to eat that and gain weight? Being healthy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, damn. But she was bad. This one was bad. So I'm sitting there and I'm staring at her. I couldn't even say anything back. I could not even say anything back at her. Sitting there with my mouth wide open like a fly was about to fly in it. Standing there like a punk with your mouth open. Remember what Tupac said to Jada Pinkett Girl in Different World? When Tupac was on there? That's right, sit there with your mouth open like a punk. Let your girl handle your problems. Partner. Rest in peace, shout out to Tupac. He was a messiah. He was a poet, man. Delivering a message to us. That's why they killed him. Deliver message. Diddy's the devil. I'm telling y'all, man, stop listening to Diddy's the devil, man. Because of Diddy, Biggie, and Pac dead. Straight up. But anyway, women who have been hurt. Good guys, good men, we don't like that. Irritates us, man. Because we have to now pay for all the dog niggas, all the dog dudes that did all that dirty. Here's the problem. You're friends with some. Your relatives are some. You may have watched your own father dog your mom and do separate things. Yeah. You can run that back, man. That red light special kind of got me in a little mood. Right, I'm kind of, and you know, I leaned back in the chair. I got the mic right up to me. Normally I'm leaning forward. He started playing red light special. I'm kind of leaned back. I'm in my groove. I'm doing my thing. Everybody listening to Reality Check right now with your boy VJ, right? It has that 8515. Reality Check is brought to you too. We have a sponsor today, guys. It is brought to you by VJ Sports Talk Entertainment. Laugh now, cry later. Want some? Come get some. Also, I'm going to steal one. GS Properties. Give my mom some pub out there. I talked to my moms yesterday. Love you, moms. Miss you. My mom listens to my show, so sometimes I do have to watch what I say. But sometimes I forget she's listening. And she's probably going to actually ask me about this story I probably just told y'all one day. Like, who is this woman? Because she actually knew my mom. That was the weirdest thing about it. She went to church with my mom. That was the weird thing about her approaching me the way she did. And she picked me. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, yeah. But women that have been hurt before. Good men, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Another thing that irritates good men. And I only wrote 3. I don't want to bash women too much today. Because we're about to bash the fellas in a minute. Because the fellas been doing some things, man, that I've been peeping out. And I got to talk on it too. Mike Hill, my mentor from Fox Sports and everything else that the man does, told me the other day, he had a little party, invited me to a little private kickback, invite-only type thing over at his crib. It was really, really nice. It was very relaxing. I got a chance to network. I got a chance to kick it with some people over there and meet some people in the industry. A few comedians, actually, a few famous comedians that are out there doing their thing. And ratio was pretty delicious, man. I mean, for a guy to just, standing around watching the surroundings and seeing what's going on, I would say maybe 35, 40 to 10 women. Yeah, there, and it might not even have been 10 guys there. It was just, these beautiful ladies. But I'm at this party, and I'm conversing, networking, talking to people. And he told me that. He goes, your demographic, VJ, you need to focus on women 24 to 54. That's your demographic. That's your money bank right there. That's going to make you so much money. That's going to give you so much notoriety. You're going to be able to do everything in your life you've ever wanted to do financially if you make that your demographic. If anybody listening on Sportsman Content today, not so vicious, not so fiery, not so I was right, not so I told you so. Hit 4 or 5 different subjects, a little more laid back, a little more still passionate. You still hear the passion. You still feel the handsomeness coming through the radio. You still get all of that. But just a little more laid back, just a little more taking a breath. Taking a breath. That's all. So that's why today feels so good. That's why I had you replay Red Light Special. Now let me ask you. You earlier today you were talking about this third thing that we're going to talk about too. This third thing's a big one. Why good men, that irritates us with women. And the third one was women who still tell you they love another man, but not in love with another man. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I didn't write it down earlier, so I need you to tell me. So there it is. So I gave the third one to Sean. Sean says the number 3 was his. I picked the first 2. He's got the second 3. Things that irritate good men about women. Women who tell their new boyfriend or tell significant other they still love another man, but are not in love with them. Ladies, let me help y'all. Let me help y'all, ladies. Let me help y'all right now. I do not care what any man ever tells you. I don't care what no man ever tells you. It is not cool to him that you still love another man, especially a good dude. A good dude that's not cheating on you. Listen, guys, I've been in a situation. See, I use myself as an example. I don't talk about other people. I use myself. I pour myself out into radio on my radio shows. I have been the guy, okay, that has done some things I shouldn't have done in relationships in the past. Period. I have. I was young. I don't want to say young and stupid. I wasn't stupid. I was smart. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was going for. I'm not going to try to play that innocent card. No, I knew exactly what I was doing. I didn't make mistakes. I made conscious mistakes. I made conscious decisions that were wrong. Everybody likes to, I made a mistake. Yeah, but you made a conscious decision. Because it takes a lot to go over to a girl's house, take your clothes off, take her clothes off, make out, climb into a bed, have sex. Like, you didn't slip and fall into all that shit. Like, that was a conscious decision you made. It was just a really bad one. So when a bad guy or a guy that's doing dirt hears that from a woman, he may have the type of cousin like, well, I can't be too mad at her because shit, I'm doing me. Or I'm messing around here, or I did that. You know, sometimes dudes are just that real. So then when you look at a good guy that's not done anything, anything of the above, he hasn't cheated, he's a good dude, he's never cheated before. When he hears that from a woman, ladies, it's like the death blow. It's like my jump hook of death from the left block. When I go to the courts out here, I go play ball, left block, give it to VJ, fake right, jump hook left to death. That's like my fall away jumper of doom. My shots got names. That's how they fall. They got names. I have the jump hook of death. I have the fadeaway of doom, and then I got the spectacular shot. That's it. The spectacular shot is just when I just make most of them. That's just spectacular. But when I hit you with the fadeaway of doom, man, the ball hits the net differently. My bounce running back up the court is different. I may catch a little look from Shorty on the sideline watching, give a little quick eye wink, a little quick eye wink, You see me, little cocky smirk, you see me, buckets with 3 S's, plural. So women who tell their man they still love another man, but are not in love with him. I still love him. I'm not in love with him. Man, run. Run. Run as fast as you possibly can. I myself, there may be couples who did get past this, but I myself have never seen someone told that and the relationship worked out. I've never seen that before. Where they say, oh, I'm still in love with you. I told him everything is all good. We straight. I'm like, man, no. Normally, there's still some feelings there. Normally, that's who they're messing back with. I've been there, guys. I've done it. That's who they're messing back with. When they're going to go mess around on you, they may find somebody new, yeah. But 9 times out of 10, just check the person they were just dealing with. Are they still conversing? Do they still speak? Do they still see each other? Does she still love him, but not in love with him? I don't even think that would sound cool coming from a guy. I would never even try to use that. I still love her. But I'm not in love with her. I'm not in love with her. He's smelling it. She took it from her too. She's smelling it. I'm sorry, guys. Sidebar. Kobe threw his wrist thing, his arm guard. He threw his arm thing up into the stands, and some Laker fans caught it. And everybody that was in the group smelled it. The guy smelled it first. The girl next to him smelled it. The chick next to her smelled it. And then they passed it to the other dude. Also, another quick side sports bar. Did you guys see this kid run on the court to Carmelo Anthony, man? Come on. Hello. That little, excuse me the N-word. That little nigga said, man, I'm not tripping, mama. Hey, mama, look. There go daddy with somebody else. There go daddy with that lady, mama. As soon as she ran, she's like, I'm going to run to Carmelo. And Carmelo grabs the kid's head, man, looks down at him, pats him on the back. What's up, little man? Rub his head. No, like, get him. That kid is harmless. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. But he ran out on the court, man. He wanted to see Mel. And the security people, how the hell y'all miss him? He ran right by the security dude. He ran right by the girl in the gold vest who's supposed to be watching that part. This nigga ran on the court. He ran right up. They keep showing it right now. He ran right up to Carmelo. That's called love right there. That little kid will never forget that. I loved it. And then ran back up to say, this little mama hit him. But boy, what are you doing? Who knows? She was buying cahoots. All right, baby, go. And then when you come up, I got to tap you on the back of the head like I'm disciplining you now. Okay, baby? All right, right now, go. Homeboy said he getting his. Riley Curry be under the table. She be crawling all over. Look at that. Vanilla Brothers is winning. The Vanilla Brothers. Women, stop telling men that you love a man, but you're not in love with him that you're currently with. Please. Doesn't work that way. When we come right back, man, take a quick break. I want to touch on something. Yo, sleeping with friends. Is it cool for you to sleep with a friend? And if you do sleep with a friend, is it now open season and fair game for your friends to now try to sleep with that friend? All that and more coming up next on VJ's Reality Check, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio. TLC, turn it up. That was a perfect track right there. Y'all like, did y'all hear them vocals? Hold up now. Before we go further, did y'all hear that shit though? Telling y'all, yo, Chris Brown, call me, man. Breezy, you need a hype man? You need a vanilla hype man. You got a dark skin dude right now. Call VJ, B. I'm hitting the gym, I'm running, I'm jump rope, every man dropping weight, building the body. I'm gonna get tats and shit. Just like, I'm telling you, man, call me, dog. Coming to you, B. Yeah, my baby boy. V, DJ's Reality Check live on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio. Hear this track right there? I ain't heard that shit in a minute. Sean, you bugging today, baby. You bugging today, man. Friends. Sleeping with friends, man. I think that's a dilemma. I think that's a big demographic that's going on right now. Friends sleeping with friends, right? I think I see that quite often. I'm starting to see it more and more now, man. People are hanging out in groups and people sleep together and, but then they call each other friends. I'm not sure about that, man. I want to know what y'all think, man. Hit me up in the chat room here live on Reality Check on Spreaker.com, or you can call us at 571-279-5758. Fair game or nah? And if you do sleep with a friend, is it now open season and fair game for your other friends to sleep with that person? Now, I know most men will say yeah, because this is something I've never done. I've never done the pass around thing or we all hit it and 4 or 5 of us didn't hit it or 3 of us. I've never been in those circles before. I've been in circles with friends that have done that, but I was not part of that. I've always been kind of selfish with the booty. I don't want to share. I don't want to let you hit. I don't want to like call you in the room while I don't want to do none of that. I don't even, when I watch porn, I don't even really like looking at him. I wish they could just like kind of blur him out completely or like camouflage him and blend him in with the background so I don't really see him and I just see the woman. I actually wish that's how porn was. Of course, that's not how porn is, so I'm never gonna get that. I think I can live with that. Now, I think I don't have a damn choice anymore. I think I have to live with it. But the point that I'm making is, I've never been that whole kind of pass around thing. So I'll spit this to the ladies. I want to know what a lady would think about as far as you sleep with a friend. Now, is it fair game for your homegirl to sleep with him? And I make your girl nasty, and I make him nasty too. Like, how do you guys see that? I've always felt like if you're friends and you have sex. One of my best friends in the entire world is a young lady by the name of Ave Spring. Ave Montague, as some of you guys might know her, from Potomac Senior High School. Ave and I have been friends since we were 16 and 17 years old. I have never, ever, 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 ever in any shape, way, fashion, or form told Ave that I want to holler at her or try to holler at Ave or flirt with her or try to sleep with her. I was that male friend that was allowed in her house, upstairs, sitting on the bed, talking with her, watching TV. As a matter of fact, I think the first time I saw Waiting to Exhale, the movie, Ave and I watched it in her bedroom. And nothing happened. Nothing was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? It was just, she's my real friend. I would never sleep with her. Ever. I would never, ever, ever, ever sleep with her. Tanya Hester, friend of mine from middle school. Tina King, Teresa Bates, a.k.a. Teresa Nugent, however you might know her. Those female type of friends of mine, I would never come on to. I would never try to sleep with. I would not. Carla Conchi out here in Los Angeles, one of my young budding friends out here in Los Angeles. I would never try to sleep with her. Those are my friends. Now, that word associates, that's a different thing. That's a different category. That's a different label. I might try to hit that. Friend of a friend, associate of a friend. Yeah, I might try and hit that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm single, I'm doing me. She throwing me the vibes. You know your female friend. Your real female friends hook you up with more girls than you actually go get by yourself. Especially if you live in a big city. If you live in a big city or big town, I grew up in the DMV. When we were young, man, we met women in Maryland. We met women from D.C. We met women from Richmond, from Alexandria. There's enough in Woodbridge. There's enough women in Dale City, Triangle, Woodbridge, Quantico. Everybody kind of knows each other because you go to Potomac, Garfield, Woodbridge, or Hilton in that area. And then if you go down to Fredericksburg is a little gold mine too. Like back in the mid to late 90s, Fredericksburg and Stafford, that was a little gold mine. What was the name of the Stafford skating spot? The skating rink with the little teen club in Stafford. That spot right there. That was a little gold mine back in the day for young bucks like myself that was going around, having fun, hanging out with your boys, chasing the ladies, meeting up with your other friends, shit like that. So there's enough women, where you live in a certain area, you have a really good female friend. She can hook you up with a lot of women, especially if she's a very personable person. So, but you don't sleep with your friend. And I think that I've always felt like once you do that, you kind of once you do that, you kind of step over a line that I just think you could never go back across. I just think that that's not your friend anymore. That's really just a chick you hang out with that you had sex with. That's how I look at it. I don't really know if that's your friend anymore. And then if, other dudes is hitting and passing around, whatever. But same with guys. Now, and I can't say same with guys, excuse me. I want to know from a woman's point of view, for guys. If you sleep with a dude that's not your man, he's just a friend, and say you tell your girl about him. And your girl doesn't tell you that she goes at him, but she catches him on Facebook. She catches it on Facebook, or she catches him in the inbox. Listen, I was just peeping you. The dude ain't gonna say nothing. Or some guys I ain't gonna front. I would tell my friend. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I might still hit it though. I ain't gonna lie about that part. I might still hit it, but I'm gonna tell you, yo, your girl, what up, man? Your girl hit me up in the inbox. You told her what happened between us? I wouldn't keep that shit no secret, because, honestly, you could probably flip that to a threesome. I'm talking younger, Veach. I'm talking younger, Vernon. I'm not talking right now. I'm just talking out. I'm just thinking out loud. If you're honest about it, you could probably flip that to a threesome. So anyway, but is that cool if you sleep with a dude and then you tell your girl about it? Can she now say, well, shit, it's not your man. I want to see what's up. You shouldn't have told me. You should have told me how he was hanging from the fan in the bedroom. You should have told me all of that. So I just always want to know. Oh, somebody popped up in the chat box. Who we got? Ray Now's in the chat box. Oh God, what do you want? Once you've seen each other naked, I like that. And naked is sexually. You are not friends. Is naked sexually? No, that's not true. You can see somebody naked. I've been down on the beaches of South Beach in Florida and Miami, and I seen titties float right by me on the raft. Guys, I don't know if y'all know this. South Beach, like South Beach, like heading towards the piers and the dock, that's topless now. I don't know if you guys know that. I found that out down there last time I was down there. I'm just standing here out in the water. Out in the water. Matter of fact, I was out in the water right now. Right now, when I'm out in the water, you're out in the water. It's up to like your chest where your girl got her legs wrapped around you, arms around you. Y'all spinning around and chasing the water. This is about 4 years ago. I look back over my shoulder. I see this black couple walk on the beach. And this thick was dark skin. Well, she was thick too. That's how it just drew everybody's attention. I wasn't the only guy looking back at her. And she took her shorts off, and she had her bikini bottoms on, and then undid her top. I was like, hold up, I know she ain't about to take her titties out. Yes, she did. Took her top off, came out in the water. I said, oh my God, yo, this is the topless beach. I try to get ready now and take her top off. I'm like, come on, babe. Let's all be with one. Let's have fun. Let's just get crazy. Let's just do it. Let's just do it and be crazy. In South Beach, it was my birthday. We were down there to check a dolphin. Didn't get allowed to go to the dolphin game, which I was happy about because it stormed like crazy during the game. We got totally rained on. We just stayed in we did stay in our suite though and just chill out and watch the game, and then went out and party later that night. But not only that, I turned out to my left and this lady on the raft just comes right by me. Titties just out. I'm like, oh, hold up. That's 2 sets. That's four now in the span of 35 seconds. What the hell is going on here? I'm spinning, I'm looking around. I look up on the beach. There's another lady sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, it's topless in South Beach now. This is awesome. This is outstanding. Now, you can't be a freak about it, man. You can't be gawking at women. You can't ask to touch them. You can't go and slap her on her titty or throw sand on it, act like you did on accident, or throw your frisbee near her so don't do shit like that. You either need to get some glasses, go see the optometrist, get your eyes fixed, or get some really dark shades. Don't be creepy about it, because you're going to mess it up. Don't be creepy about it. You're going to mess it up. Raynell said, that's why I said sexually, naked sexually. I don't, naked sexually. So if you see somebody, if you just walk in, you just see somebody standing there naked, y'all still can be friends? But if you see him naked sexually, what if you have sex with your clothes on then? What if she do what they do like the bathroom at the party thing, and she just kind of bend over and pull pennies to the side? They didn't see each other naked. They just had, you gotta clarify that. And she also says, nope, not doing it, LOL, at least not yet. Exactly. At least not yet. Women, I know that has got to be, listen, I've been dating women for a long time. I have female friends. I know what women say. restraints that your bra puts on you, and that's fine. And I don't normally speak on women's bodies and women issues. My mother told me, you shut up and you let her. You don't speak on that. That's a woman's thing. You don't, keep your mouth shut. You don't speak. So I don't speak on that. I leave that alone. But I will say that I know women have told me that they feel, they feel restricted. So a lot of times they want to get out of that. I'm saying South Beach is the perfect place to do it. You can go get you call a cab from Wet Willie's, come on down to the beach, take your top off, sunbathe, good looking guys, beautiful other people to look at, beautiful crystal clear waters. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Raina also says, if you see each other's genitals, you are not friends. Oh. Okay, so what about oral sex then? Does oral sex count if you go down on a friend or she go down on you as a guy? Y'all didn't have sex. Y'all didn't see each other's genitals. She just saw your genitals. Or you just saw her genitals. Are y'all still friends then? Yeah, see? Dropped one on y'all. We're going to step away and take a break real quick, man. When we come back, we'll wrap up today's show, guys. What else? There's something else I wanted to talk about, too. There's something else. I'll think about it during the break. It was you know what? I know exactly what it is. I'll bring it up, and I'll give you guys a little tease. The best chicken that I think I've had in a really, really long time just filed for bankruptcy 11 to protect the company and assets. All that more coming up on VJ's Reality Check, Spreaker.com. Playing some Total Do You Think About vocals?
Anytime when you want me, baby, all the things that drive me crazy, do you think about us? Yeah. Do you think about us? Yeah, baby. Do you think about us? Do you think about us? Yeah, yeah. Do you think about us? About us, yeah, yeah. We lay our head to sleep, baby, 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 baby. Do you think about us, baby? We are feeling kind of low, and things are moving slow. Do you think about us? Do you think about us? Do you think about us? When your boys wanna hang out and you're having second doubts, do you think about us? Yeah. Do you think about us? Tell me, baby. Do you think about us? Do you think about us? Do you think about us?
I tell you what I'm thinking about right now, though, man. I ain't thinking about Total. And I'm thinking about my career and everything I got going on out here in Hollywood. But something else I'm thinking about is this article that I've seen on Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I want to welcome everybody back, first of all, to VJ's Reality Check live on Spreaker.com. iHeartRadio also posted later. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle files for bankruptcy Chapter 11 to save the business. Says new court documents are showing Roscoe owes money to various companies and various people. And one of the biggest debts is to Daniel Beasley of Compton. Beasley is a former employee who sued the restaurant on Pico for racial discrimination, and you won. Quoted by saying you can't treat people like that and get away with it. get away with it constantly, said Beasley in September. He had accused the restaurant for giving preferential treatment to Latino employees and harassing him for being black, which is funny as hell because, I mean, black people love Roscoe's like nobody's like nobody's business, man. So when I'm thinking about a black kid getting harassed and at Roscoe's, but Pico is that type of area in LA. So they owe a lot of people money. They are in debt big time. And their attorney, of course, declined to comment last night when he was asked. And he said the lawyer of Beasley, the kid that won the lawsuit, said the restaurant could have settled the case for a lot less, but they thought they could beat it in court. They took it to court and they lost huge. Doesn't give the amount here, but they owe a lot of money. And these things have been frequented often. I mean, by Snoop Dogg, Larry King, little white man, he loves Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. He's always talking about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. But yeah, that was a story that kind of caught my eye, that really surprised me. Also, too, just to go back onto that Carmelo Anthony thing with the kid running on the court, that was just outstanding. It really, really was, man. That thing was outstanding. Kid was no harm to anybody. He wasn't going to harm anybody. Let that kid run out there, get them on. But for Carmelo to actually grab him really quick, rub his head a little, he probably just say, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Look up at the security, go ahead and get him off the court, walk. He's a kid, guys. And think about it this way. Police in Cleveland showed up and shot a kid that same size and age. Think about that. Put that into mental perspective. Sometimes let these kids just be kids, man. I thought that was outstanding. Also, another cool article I see here too. Lamar Odom out drinking beer at LA bar hour before he said he was on his way to church. So Lamar went to go get him a beer, went to go get him a drink at a local LA bar before I guess he was going to a church service. I don't even know what to say about Lamar. Although I would say Lamar Odom had the funniest meme all year long. Last year, I believe it was this year. Is this year when he's almost dead? This year was the end of 2015. Whatever it was, he's got the best meme. The one with him in the car window kind of up a little bit halfway, and he out looking at us smirking, and it say, when you fake your death to get your side, when you fake dying to get your bitch back. That was hilarious. That was hysterical. Go look that up, man. That was meme. That thing right there was meme of the year to me. Nothing. If the smirk was perfect, the fact that he was almost dead and that Chloe did run to his side, and they said when she got there, the first thing he did, he opened his eyes. He said, "Hey, baby." I mean, she was like, "Hey, baby." They had their little moment, but of course, that all didn't last long. I guess she's back to whatever and with James Harden or whatever. But anyway, and the question was asked: should Khloe Kardashian and the fan be worried? I'm not sure. Why would they be worried? He had two friends with him, but my thing was that he's at a place called Johnny Somethings. I think it's Johnny Clover's, which is down in LA. I'm not sure the name. I think it's Johnny Somethings. But they said that he was there. They came back and they left at about 1 a.m. and drinking the bottles of Remy Martin, and he had two people with him. And then he was shown going into church with Chloe and the kids, holding the kids' hand. He got on Jordans. He got on a gray tee with thermal long johns underneath jeans and Jordans. They're dressed in Easter service clothes, Easter white, church clothes, man. Odom is I hate this feeling, helpless. That's what Chloe tweeted at 4:44 a.m. Wow. Lamar Odom, man, I'm gonna pray for you, brother, man. God, we gotta pray for Lamar, man. That's gonna wrap our show up today, guys, man. Reality Check. I thank everybody for listening live on Spreaker.com, also iHeartRadio, every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Guys, think about some of the things we talked about, man. Like real talk. This thing with dating relationships and dating friends and all that good stuff. Woo! Y'all better check yourself on some of that, man. That's some interesting stuff. But ask around for the week. When you come back next week, maybe we'll touch on something else. All right. I also want to thank everybody for the chat room, all the calls coming in. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't get to everybody. I had some people waiting and then hung up. I can't just jump to calls. Sometimes I got to get through my thought process or I just lose it and it just sounds like crazy radio going to everybody. That's all I got for y'all this week, man. Love y'all. God bless. Do with it what you will. VJ's Reality Check, Spreaker.com, brought to you by VJ Sports Talk Entertainment. I'm your boy, VJ Wright, 8515, because I always think I am. See y'all next week.
smoke tint, rap terror, full chrome and terror. Streets live by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To whom it may concern, Junior Mafia's the click. Act up, I have my honey's total bustle.
That's right. In the middle of the day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. Oh yeah, never thinking for a moment, baby, that you've been thinking of me too. Yeah. So I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away.
That's right.
Oh, can't you see, you and me were meant to be your baby, and there's nothing left to say. Can't you see what you do to me? I know I'm meant to be. You were made for me. Oh baby, can't you see what you do to me? I know I'm meant to be. You were made for me. Every time I see you, I get this feeling. Oh yeah. Telling me you're the one. Oh, what a feeling. Hey,
Let's go.
I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you